What is happening, people? Did you guys watch the game? Is anyone in here? Boy, we got us a series. Um, it's tied up now, 2-2 or 1-1 rather. Um, I think, man, it was nice to see St. Louis win one. I believe that's their first ever Stanley Cup final victory um, in the history of their team. They've been around a long time, so that's really saying something. Blues fans, I know you got to be elated. Um, I'm happy for you. Uh, Bruins fans, um, it was only one game, but you know, uh, got a long series to go. I think this is going to go at least six, hopefully seven. We got someone in the chat. Yeah, just type your comments and what you thought of the game and um stuff like that. But yeah, as far as man, the playoffs, NHL playoffs, like all playoffs are great in sports, but the NHL playoffs are particularly uh wonderful. Um you see guys playing with stuff that, you know, human beings just shouldn't be playing with. But and you see them doing it for long amounts of time. So JX Blues fan checking in was disappointed with St. Louis performance in Game One, but I think the aggression tonight was a good correction. Yeah, man. Totally agree. Um, man, they were aggressive from the first puck drop, and they needed to be. Um, you got to play semi desperate. You uh can't play nonchalant, and you can't play what's the word I'm looking for? Uh Undisciplined. If you play nonchalant or undisciplined, that's going to cost you. So yeah, I think tonight they played with a really good balance. I thought that that Shin busting that dude's stick, man, I was kind of worried there. You know, these sticks suck as far as their durability, and it didn't look like it's just one of those things that I wish the league would take a look at because it did not look like Shin was trying to bust a dude's stick at all. Looked like the guy just had a weak stick, and it was just yeah. I agree. I think like I'm saying, I just think it was a weak stick, and uh, thankfully you guys were able to kill it off, and you know, it's going to be really something to see uh, the NHL finals. final, actually. Everyone confuses it, but because all other sports it's finals, but in the NHL it's final. Anyway, it's going to be really interesting to see them in St. Louis because, man, it's just going to be wild. Um, you guys, St. Louis fans, have uh, endured a lot, you know, for a long time. So I'm very happy for you to be in this spot. And uh, this Bennington kid, look, I'm going to be honest. I didn't know much about him, um, hardly any until the playoffs. But man, he is he's pretty damn good. I gotta give it up to him. Been following the Blues almost 40 years and never seen the Blues make it this far. This dream come true just to be here. Yeah, exactly. JX, you going to the game, or are you going to at least the stadium to watch on the big screen? I mean, I don't know if you live in St. Louis or near, but that'd be amazing, dude. Um, I really hope that you can make it there. That'd be great. Um, yeah, as far as Bruins fans, you know, it's it's hard losing a overtime game, but at the same time, uh, you know, you won the first game. You're still obviously in it. So, uh, like I said, I think it's going at least 6. I hope it goes 7. You know, personally, I'm a what you call it, a Pittsburgh Penguin fan since the early or mid '80s, and so I can't root for the Bruins. Um, I'm not rooting against them, but I do favor the Blues just because of their long drought, and I feel for their fans because I'm a Detroit Lions fan, um, in the NFL, and we have suffered just. I mean, it's been a horrible experience to be. At least the Blues have made the playoffs multiple times. My Lions in the NFL, you know, rarely make the playoffs, and when they do, they usually get smoked. But would be awesome even if the Blues lose. It would be great to get that far. Have relatives in Detroit. The Lions struggle is real. Yeah, it is. Yeah, being a Lions fan, I can tell you firsthand. It's a real struggle, and it is what it is. You guys had, you know, the the Kurt Warner and Greatest Show on Turf years, so that must have been awesome. But anyways, back to the NHL. Yeah, man. Look, the Bruins are a great team. I mean, they got scores and stuff everywhere. So, um, you know, they're not out of this by any stretch. And I just think I believe if the Blues win, we'll have to see how this third game goes because it's going to be very, very interesting. And I'll do another live post game chat after that if you guys want to come around and check it out. Um, but anyways, who was your star of the night? Um, JX, who's your star of the night for the Blues? I think the Bruins are realistically a slightly better team than the Blues. The Blues keep playing like they did tonight. They have a shot. Um, I don't know about that. I mean, better. They have they have more well known and more established guys. Their talent might be better, but believe me, talent doesn't it's not everything. Um, in order to win in any sport, you have to have a certain group of guys that believe in each other, that trust each other, and that will put it all on the line. And I think the Blues have that. Star of the night is Tarasenko, even though he didn't get the game winner. He makes plays every time he's on the ice. Tarasenko, yeah, he's amazing. Um, my star of the night, let's see. Um, man, I can't go him. I was about to go Riley, but he's not the star of the night. He played a lot better of a game though, because I was so disappointed in his play that first game. But my star of the night, I think I'm gonna go with Bozak. Um, I thought he was really, really good in this game, and you know, it'd be easy to give it to Gunderson, obviously, the game winner in overtime. And without Dunn being injured, he wouldn't be playing. But yeah, I mean, you can go in many different directions, but I thought Bozak was really good tonight, and like I said, I think the entire team stepped up, and it'll be very interesting to see uh, to watch Game 3 Saturday night. So, um, Tarasenko, man, I don't know. He's got a he's got hard shot like Ovechkin, but he doesn't play like Ovechkin. He plays more like Crosby if we're talking about superstars. And I really like that guy. I think he's a little underrated and probably doesn't get the love, but um I don't it's probably because he didn't get the attention. And now that he's getting uh more eyeballs and more attention, yeah. Um I think that I think he'll get more, love from the NHL and around the NHL community from the fans anyhow. I don't think Bennington had a great game that great of a game tonight, to be honest. He got off to a slow start, missed a couple of saves he would normally not have trouble with. Tarasenko is definitely more like Crosby than Ovechkin and how he plays. Yeah. Um. Yeah. In Rask, he let in. Uh, he let in two pretty quick ones too. So both goalies did not start off particularly well. Um, but they corrected, and for what, two periods, um, played very, very good. So, uh, and made the stops that they had to make and are supposed to make, to to be quite honest. I mean, um, you know, giving up soft goals is never good, but to give them up early, uh, and minimize it. I know it was two, but you know, just get it out of the way, and then being able, excuse me, being able to refocus and regain your composure is such a big thing. I mean, because a lot of goalies just start going in the tank, and I've seen it um, too many times where uh, goalies give up a bad goal, and that bad goal leads to like three bad goals, and it's just like it's all about goaltending is a position of confidence, and if you let your confidence get shaken, you're screwed big time. So, uh, yeah, I like the way both goaltenders bounced back, and you know, but yeah, if you got any other Blues fans or friends that like watching YouTube, tell them to come and join us after the game Saturday. I don't know if you're going to be around or if you're going out or whatever, but I'm gonna have another discussion afterward, um, and hopefully we'll be talking about another great game. Um, I'm sure we will because man, just like I said, just seeing the uh, the Blues host NHL Stanley Cup final game is going to be pretty pretty nice, uh, pretty great. So, anyways, thanks a lot. If if you don't mind, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I will catch you later, JX. You have a great night. I'm glad your Blues won, and hopefully they can win it all for you, buddy. Um, you know, like I said, I'm a Penguins fan, so automatically I cannot root for the Bruins. Um, but I am rooting for the Blues. But my Bruins fans out there, it's nothing personal because you wouldn't root for my Penguins no matter who they're playing against in the Stanley Cup final. So I get it. It's just the way it is. Eastern Conference, strong all day long. You know what I'm saying? Um, Shout out to JX, my man, and you guys have a great night. God bless you. Peace out.